Alright everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot, and don't click off the video just yet. If you were here for hit gameplay, hit trailers, hit whatever, you have come to the right place. What I'm going to be doing in this video today is there is a 30-second teaser trailer that came out for Hit the other day, and then just this morning there was a whole entire Hit trailer full of gameplay and stuff like that, about a minute long, that came out. And I'm going to show you guys both these videos real quick, and then I'm going to kind of break down some moves. I'm going to go over how Hit feels and things like that. In case you guys don't know, I've actually been to the Bandai Namco studios, and I've got to play with Hit already. The game isn't out yet, but a couple of us guys got to go up and play a little bit of the full build, and we got to see Hit's moveset, and we got a hands-on experience. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. If you've already seen both the trailers that I'm about to show, both the 30-second teaser and the gameplay, I'll put a timestamp somewhere that can tell you where to skip if you just want to go straight to my thoughts and me explaining how stuff works and how certain things feel. By all means, feel free to do that. The timestamp should be on the screen now. If not, I'm going to show this 30-second trailer clip first, and then we'll talk about it after that. So see you guys on the other side of the 30-second teaser trailer. Now, obviously, that one was just a teaser trailer, so I'm not going to spend too long on it, other than the fact that even though it was small, even though it was short, that was awesome, and I wish they did more animation stuff in this quality. I wish the cutscenes in the game were in this quality, or maybe like an opening scene for the game or something was this quality, because even though this trailer is super short, that was stellar. That was still, man, I would live for the days if we could get those graphics and quality on PlayStation or something like that, on console. But no, that was just a teaser, and then like I said, that was released a couple days ago, and then this morning, this gameplay trailer, you get about a minute of Hit fighting and Hit gameplay, and you get to see his ultimate and some other really cool attacks. I'm going to play it for you guys now, and then we'll kind of talk about Hit after that, and break down what he means for we'll do a bunch of stuff. But for now, just enjoy the gameplay trailer, guys. I will see you guys on the other side.
Peggy 12.
Okay, so that was Hit. First of all, I want to know what you guys think about Hit in the comment section down below. Maybe you want to listen to me talk about how he feels a little bit first. I'm not like allowed to talk about, even though like people from EU or wherever got the game early and they're leaking a bunch of stuff they shouldn't be leaking and stuff like that. They're pretty much doing whatever they want. I'm not allowed to talk about moves that aren't shown off yet, so I can't really say much in that regard. Plus, I don't remember all the moves because this was like a week or two ago. But I will talk about all the moves that we've seen Hit do and how they do, kind of going through them, kind of breaking them down one move at a time real quick. So the first move we see, I mean, we just see a bunch of regular stamina breaks and stuff. He does have a knockback move, and I was really, really concerned about Hit. I didn't know he was going to be in the game until I saw him for myself, a week ago, right? But I was really concerned because I knew whether he was in the base game or whether he came out in DLC. Hit, it looked really difficult to me, at least, to implement Hit in a way that didn't make him either insanely OP or really, really, like, clunky, if that makes any sense, because he's just got such a different style. Like, how are they going to incorporate the time skip effects and how it works? But I think they did a really good job with it. One thing that's not necessarily anime accurate is that I believe in 2v2s and 3v3s, when he does, like, this first super move that he does, he punches him and then he gets another shot off that knocks him away. But it's while, Super Saiyan Blue Goku is frozen during the time skip. I highly doubt in 2v2s and 3v3 matches, and I don't know for sure because we didn't test this, but I highly doubt in 2v2s and 3v3 matches that all of your opponents will freeze while Hit does his super attack. So the time skip only works on the opponent that you're fighting, which is kind of inaccurate to the anime because he accelerates through all of time. It's frozen for everybody, essentially. or everybody's moving way slower than him in the anime, but I don't really care because it's the move that he's doing on the opponent, and that would screw everything up if they had to put that in the real game, so it totally makes sense to do that. All right, the next move we see him do, and this is going to be more of an overall for the sake of the entire game thing, is a counter move. Now, counter moves were in Xenoverse 1, and I've seen them in Xenoverse 2, and I don't like the idea of them yet, because this is such a heavily, like, Xenoverse 1 was a little bit different because there were a little bit more key blasts going on. There were a little bit more of this, at least from what I experienced in the beta. The full game's not out yet. It's all still subject to change, so please don't jump on me for that yet. But Xenoverse 2 is extremely, extremely, extremely stamina and melee heavy. You're doing a lot of punching attacks. It's about predicting when your opponent goes behind you. Everyone's natural instinct is to back kick when your opponent goes behind you. Sometimes people have the option of blocking that. They can backstep out of that, and then now they add the ability of counter moves, which I've had a first-hand experience with counter moves from the beta because I fought a couple people who brought over the move Godbreaker from Xenoverse 1. Now, people didn't really like counter moves that much in Xenoverse 1, but I think, at least to me, it feels like they're going to be extra effective in Xenoverse 2, so what I'm hoping for when I see moves like the move that Hit just did, I don't know the name of it, when like the move Hit just did, I like the fact that he has a counterattack, for him personally. I think that it fits him as a character, so if they're going to have counterattacks in the game, I'm glad that they have one on Hit, because it works out really, really well. Your opponent tries to punch you, he freezes for a second while Hit gets the punch off, because time skip, it makes sense, it's a cool implementation for Hit. I'm just a little bit concerned about counters overall in the full game of Xenoverse 2, because like I said, they weren't really like, they were popular, but nobody liked getting counterattack. Nobody liked counterattacks in Xenoverse 1 unless they were one of the people who used them or abused them a lot. And like I said before, Xenoverse 2 is just so much more melee heavy that I'm hoping that if they do this counterattack thing, I'm hoping there will be a bigger disadvantage for missing it. I want to see, like, if you miss a counter, you need to stand there like a dumbass for a second. Like, you know what I mean? So I can run up and grab you almost for free, or maybe not break your stamina because you would counterattack it, or do, maybe not a super move, but you know what I mean? There needs to be some kind of disadvantage to screwing up a counterattack. Maybe it always takes key, so you can't just sit there and spam it all day. That would be nice, because we've seen moves that take key and moves that don't take key in Xenoverse 2. It's up and down, but I'm just hoping for some kind of disadvantage in that. Sorry for the baby rant. Let's get back to more Hit stuff. All right, so we're really just seeing him kick around and do you know, a couple sets of combos here. It's just kind of what some of his melee combos look like. Obviously, the combos have expanded drastically for Xenoverse 2. Now you've got your mixtures of squares and triangle combos, which they were in Xenoverse 1. There's just more of them now in Xenoverse 2 that can connect to each other. At least it feels like. But you just get a good look at Hit's melee combo range and what he does there. And one thing I've been trying to pick up on, because it's one thing that I don't think a lot of people have seen yet, is that occasionally, if you look really closely, it's kind of hard. It's going to be hard to pause it in the video, but if you look really closely at Hit's hands, he actually does that two-knuckle punch, you know, that he actually has in Dragon Ball Super, where he sticks two of his fingers out, or one of his fingers out, a little bit further than the others to throw punches. He doesn't do that on like every combo. I don't know if it's limited to some of his super moves or what, but you actually see him stick the knuckles out on occasion. I think that's really cool. That's really close attention to detail, and I'm really glad that they paid enough attention to put something like that in. But we can't get spiky hair though. Shut the fuck up, Tommy. And then the last thing we're gonna be looking at is his ultimate attack. His ultimate attack is really, really sick. I like it. I didn't know what they were gonna do for him. I like how obviously Hit is a super melee based character, super punch heavy character, super hit based character, if you will, with his fist. So his ultimate was going to be something that followed suit. I really dig the way the ultimate looks and works. If you guys want a little bit of insight onto this, that is actually pretty cool. If you go back and you replay his ultimate and you watch his ultimate again, you'll see that he pulls him up and he punches him a lot, and then he knocks him away. Something that's awesome is as you see Goku flying away, that's when you see Goku actually taking the hits and feeling the hits from the move. And if you look at his health bar, you can't see it here, but in actual gameplay, when you look at his health bar will be going down as he flies away from Hit. So it's just another really nice attention to detail thing that they did that they didn't have to do. But it makes it come off so much smoother. Again, just imagine you know, locking your opponent down, beating the crap out of them, and then them flying away and taking hits as they spiral the other direction. So that's pretty much all I want to talk about with Hit today. I kind of broke it down, gave you guys like my feeling at the way that some of his moves work, just how I like what they did with him. I think they did a really great job with him, especially considering he had to be a character that was sort of rushed in near the end, because I don't think anybody expected him. If he was going to be in DLC originally, he would have been in DLC, you know, either with or after Frost and Kabe, because we saw Frost and Kabe in the anime first, but you know, Dimps heard us. They heard that Hit was a fan favorite, and they cranked him out into this game. And even though he was probably the last character they were working on, he ended up coming out really nice, is the point that I'm trying to make. And then the last thing I want to talk about is a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my god, is Hit gonna be overpowered? Is Hit gonna be super OP? The game isn't out yet. I can't 100% for sure say if he will be OP or not. I can tell you immediately, again, nobody mastered him because we didn't get a lot of time with him, but immediately after playing with the guys, I don't think he's gonna stand out. Oh, I mean, I think a lot of people will main him because he's cool, but I don't think he's like head and shoulders better than, you know, any of the other competitive casts that we've seen. Especially like if you think a Turles in the beta was pretty good. There was a Piccolo variant in the beta that was pretty good, and that's just from the beta alone. You know what I mean? I've played Nail personally. I have a Nail video up on my YouTube channel if you guys want to see that. And I really like the way that Nail fights. There's just hits really, really, really cool, but I don't think he's going to be like crazy overpowered, which is good. That's a great thing. I don't think he's going to be unbalanced, because that was my other concern with how his time skip abilities were going to work, is could they implement his time skip abilities in a way that wouldn't make him insanely strong, you know what I mean? Too strong even. And I'm hoping that's not the case. Like I said, I can't say for sure. Nobody mastered him or anything like that, but from what we got to play, I think he's going to be fine. But I'm rambling on too long at this point. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for me. I want to thank you guys for coming out today. I hope you guys enjoyed the hit trailers and breakdown video. I am Thundershot. I'm out. Please leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 content. I'm going to be doing a full Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 playthrough when the game comes out, by the way. But I'm Thundershot. I'm out. Peace late, and we will see you. Have a good one, everybody.